A classic Portuguese pastry, Pastel de Nata, combines creamy egg custard with flaky puff pastry. It's so good, some say it's God's work. The little tart's origin can be traced to 18th century Lisbon, when Catholic monks creatively recycled egg yolks left over from starching clothes with egg whites.
Today, in Toronto's Little Portugal village, family-run bakery NovaEra has been supplying the city with fresh traditional tarts for over 20 years. Director of Operations Alex Diaz recalls it fondly.
Since I was a young boy, I've been coming to our bakery on a daily basis. I have many memories of seeing the tarts being baked and the smell and the aroma coming out of the oven.
With those memories, it's no surprise Alex is being groomed to take over the business.
It all starts with the cow's milk. To make custard, 30 liters are poured into a kettle and boiled over an open flame. As the milk begins to steam, Torquato measures the dry ingredients.
In goes 3 kilograms of cake flour, followed by cornstarch and salt. While the mixer beats at medium speed, Torquato pours in the hot milk. Never cry over spilt milk.
The mixture forms into a paste that will help produce a thick, creamy filling. Once combined, 18 liters of sugar water are added to help sweeten the batter.
It's not true custard without eggs, and at NovaEra, they put all their eggs in one basket. Mixer. A combination of whole eggs and egg yolks are added to turn this batter into silky smooth yellow custard.
Torquato has been baking tarts for 30 years and has lost count of how many he's made.
Million, maybe. Million tarts.
Well, keep it up, Torquato.
The custard is wheeled over to a hopper where it's scooped up and waits to meet its pastry counterpart.
50 kilograms of flour is first added to the mixer. Then margarine and salt. Water is pumped directly into the mixture as it beats for 20 minutes. One batch will make 3,800 tarts.
And when it comes to these, the secret is in the dough.
The difference between the Pastel de Nata and other tarts is that the Pastel de Nata is made with a flake pastry tart shell, where a lot of other tarts use a shortbread.
The mixing's done, so Ricardo divides the dough into equal parts.
In order to achieve flaky dough, you need butter and lots of it.
Ricardo wraps the dough over a thick slab of creamy butter. A little dusting of flour, and it's rolled until just combined. It's a labor of love, so it's a good thing Ricardo's fit for the job.
And easy on the eyes.
Okay, easy. The dough stands by on a baker's trolley until it's transferred to a laminator. Here, it'll go from dough to puffed pastry.
The laminator smooths the pastry into thin sheets. It's folded as it moves through the machine to create layers that will puff up when baked.
The sheets are whirled onto a rolling pin and transferred back to the work table.
They're cut into strips and rolled into cylinders and left to rest in the refrigerator overnight.
Out of the cold and onto the production line, where they're formed into pastry shells. A wire cutter slices each cylinder into small nuggets that fit into metal tins. Each one is hand-fed into a dough press that uniformly stamps them into pastry shells.
We sell a lot of Pastel de Natas. We make them every day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I can't see any more Pastel de Natas in front of my face because it's just always zooming in and out of our facility.
Hey, don't worry, Alex. We'll gladly take some off your hands.
Torquato is back at it. He deposits a dollop of custard into each shell. And off they go to the oven.
They say baking is a science, and that couldn't be truer for these tarts. They're baked in a carousel oven at 315 degrees Celsius for just 10 minutes. The high heat boils the custard, and as it begins to caramelize, forms a puffed-up layer called a parachute.
Torquato keeps an eye on the tarts and removes them as they turn a brownish color. They're left to cool at room temperature, and you can even see the parachute deflate.
The finished tarts head over to packaging, where they're hand-packed in clear trays, stacked in a shipping rack, and loaded onto a truck, ready to hit bakeries for the morning rush.
And what should you have for breakfast?
Pastel de Nata!
Because nothing beats starting off your day than with a little sunshine in tart form.